guys, Justin D. Jenkins here with the Quintessential Gentleman. I'm here with the cast of Johnson's on Bounce TV. They have a new season 2 premiering this summer, and I'm excited to speak with them. Guys, tell me, what can we expect from season 2?
Season 2 is a wild ride. I can assure you of that. There's a lot at stake. The stakes are real high. You know what I mean? More drama, more laughs. It's just a big season, man. And it airs July 10th. Is the date. So we're excited about it.
Also, new characters, what can we expect?
My character, Omar Johnson, you can expect him to find himself in a little tricky and sticky situation. But he's he's evolving. He's growing as a father and as a husband. So yeah, man, I can't wait for those things evolution side to it.
For Jarvis Johnson, you know what? He is finding ways after learning some things of season 1 of how important it is to give back to the community. So he's figuring some things out through his business, and he also not hold his tongue with everybody like he used to.
Well, let's see, when we last saw Keith, he was experiencing a new high in his career aspirations, but a new low in his friendships and relationships. So now we get to see where that left off, and maybe a couple characters get their comeuppance. And maybe he has some good things happen for him in his career as well.
Awesome. You mentioned something about friendships. Can you tell me how friendships are so important as black men in Hollywood? How you're cultivating, how you're navigating, and staying true to yourself and authentic?
Yeah, I think it's very important to to be able to have a show like this that showcases black men as friends, as honest with each other, flawed. Obviously they're not perfect. But showing how they work through their their conflicts, and I think it resonates with people who not in Hollywood. This is a big conversation that should be had, and I don't think it's had enough. So we're proud to have a show like this that represents black men in a positive light, and in an honest light. So yeah.
Awesome.
And also a show that has the interconnectivity of all the different types of people that we are. I feel like it's not something that I've seen, like how, someone like Thomas can be best friends with someone like me, like the tough guy, the cool guy, and like the nerdy guy, but that's real. Like that's how it really is in life. And so when you get to see the real relationships and the real demeanor between black men just being themselves, it's a beautiful thing.
I think our experiences are so specific and unique that there's certain things that everybody's not going to get. You know what I'm saying? You can explain it, and they can say, I feel you, I understand. But truthfully, it's like when I look at these guys, I ain't even got to explain it. You know what I'm saying? They already know how I'm feeling based on a certain experience that they probably went through as well. You know what I mean? Because we have the same experiences. So I think strong brotherhood is very important in real life. Somebody you can talk to, confide in, depend on, and also on the show. We have great synergy. So.
I also want to say, I think that sometimes just the way we're depicted in media at times, it's like if we don't have a rap lyric, we don't know what we want to say. And we are engaged men that are building a legacy that's going to go way beyond us. We're not just floating. We're building.
Awesome. Now, last question. You mentioned about your craft and being in business for 20 years. Talk to me about what being at ABFF means and why it's so important for your careers to be here and show up for the people that's doing it for our community.
ABFF is obviously a staple in Hollywood, not just black Hollywood, but in Hollywood. It gives us an opportunity to showcase our talents as artists and creatives, speak our truths, as black people and black culture. I'm just always honored to be at the ABFF, but I'm really especially honored this season to have Johnson, premiere with a panel discussion, and then obviously be here with you all.
Yeah, of course.
And it's important because this is where you get to see sometimes new talent. Right? A lot of times in Hollywood, it's the same people that get the same opportunities, but ABFF is showcasing talent that might not have had all those opportunities. So this is important, it's needed, and this is how you build. A lot of times people want to build up, but they don't want to build horizontal. And that's what we're doing, and that's what I think ABFF represents.
Awesome.
I think the guy said ABFF represents the pulse of what's happening in our culture, in film and television, and it gives us an avenue to really showcase what we're going through at the present moment.
Yeah.
And that's really what's special about these festivals is you get to check the temperature and see what's happening with our community for real. Not just because we're not just in this movie because we're trying to fit some level of representation or because we're checking the boxes for some reason. Like, no, this is what's really going on, and it's a beautiful thing to get to showcase that here.
ABFF is, like you said, it is the culture. This is the culture, and this is ours. And we gotta support it, and we gotta take care of it. We gotta, because we don't need validation from anywhere else. You know what I mean? When it comes to film festivals, we got one right into for probably almost 10 years now. You know what I'm saying? So to be here, to have Johnson, have a panel,
Film.
Escape Paradise.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm excited, man. I'm just grateful.
Awesome. I know I said lastly, but this is the last question. Why should people tune into season 2 of Johnson?
You should tune into season 2 of Johnson because it's necessary. Black men, usually on TV, you see us in, certain roles, certain narratives that aren't as positive. This is a positive show. It shows the people that you know in your real life, your brother, your uncle, your father, the people that you really know. I'm pretty sure you know more guys like our characters on Johnson than you know on,
Other shows.
Other shows. That's a saying. But yeah, that's why you should watch Johnson July 10th on Bounce TV.
Awesome.
I think if you really want to know what black men are thinking, if really what's going on, at the pool table when we're talking, watch Johnson.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Instead of just, seeing what's always on TV or what's seen, you really gonna get an insight of what we are really thinking about women, about business, about each other. So,
Awesome.
Because it's a good ass show. And if you watch the last season, then you want to know what else is happening.
And if you didn't watch the last season, it's not too late to catch up.
There we go.
Download the Brown Sugar app, watch the whole first season. I think there's going to be a marathon happening as well.
Nice.
I think on like July 2nd or something like that, or
Okay.
July 3rd
Awesome.
on Bounce. But the show is incredible. The show has some incredible actors. Very relevant conversations, and then we have some great guest stars this season as well. We have Terry J. Vaughn, which is on the show. D.O. Hughley is on the show. Cedric the Entertainer jumps back in for an episode. King Harris,
Nice.
we got a few episodes. Earthquake is on the show. Man, it's a big season, man.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I know you guys are busy out here in Miami. Congratulations on season 2. And that's it.
Thank you.